Kaizer Chiefs looked to continue their winning ways against Royal Eagles in the Nedbank Cup opener on Saturday.
Side that takes pride in their appearance, takes pride in their play and performances, but have only managed... As one of those players who has ridiculous pace and its opponents under undue pressure. I don't expect him to be charging down at the speed he does. Delivery in here, great chance, wonderful for Wanyama, and that's going to be in. Finally, the deadlock has been broken. He gets his 6th goal of the season, his first in cup competition, and a man who's a previous cup winner with Cape Town City chips in for a goal for Chiefs.
A bit into the back of the net, but again, it's this first touch that set him up, and unfortunately for Mashawo, couldn't anticipate.
Mamelodi Sundowns faced SuperSport United for another edition of the Tshwane Derby. The prize was bigger this time around, with a spot in the Nedbank Cup last 16 at stake.
In the way of dominating the Nedbank Cup. Cedinho. Pace from Morena. Asking questions of Daniels. Ball across! Oh, the beautiful goal from Mamelodi Sundowns! Oh, they cut through SuperSport United, and again, the pace of Morena troublesome in picking up the assist. Perfect ball out to the far side, and then Villamazzi sliding home to open the scoring.
It is one of those tournaments where we see teams from the lower leagues coming up against the parent teams. There's the likes of your Highlands Park, your Orlando Pirates, your Kaizer Chiefs, Mamelodi Sundowns, all of those. Utwangati, second in the Atlanta Africa Championship in South African. Utwangati, Letulunyani is there once again. Here's Letulunyani. Team shot again! And Shalulile makes it 3-3 against Utwangati.
lapho khona prime mfuka mufukeni ukuthi bathotha ngendlela bakhipha ngakhona ukuthi fika kayitena lesibili leli Peter Shalulile he praise althatha bela phakathi nethini nebenene.
All eyes were at Orlando Stadium as the mighty Buccaneers hosted Bidvest Wits for their Nedbank Cup last 32 clash.
8-time winners of this tournament, only one side has done better, whilst for Bidvest Wits, they last won it in 2010.
To go and say it's a well-taken penalty, no doubt about that, took it well. The question still remains, was it a penalty? My answer is no. Better to win the ball up against those type of players.
Hutto, strong. Hutto! Makes it two! Wow! Dion Hutto, too strong for Ndlovu. Then still has the composure to steady himself and thread it beyond Joris Dele. Memela unable to keep it on target. Memela. Good ball. Richards! Gets a bit of a touch, but there's no denying Orlando Pirates. It's Rush. Brings it back to within one.
Wow.
Couple of great defensive plays. Header! Equalizer! Captain by captain. Happy Taylor. Capitalizes off of a lovely ball played in. Plus, while he went for it, didn't get there ahead of Taylor. Important challenge by Mkwanazi. Memela. Was he fouled?
He's going to get
penalty! Give it! The hero for TS Galaxy, looking to be a hero for Pirates here today. And Takeda Lebasa sends Ricardo across the wrong way. Now, just for Kiputupa. Saved by Joris, and it's the end of the line!
No.
They are running towards the linesman and looking for the goal. It's been given for Bidvest Wits. Dramatically late. It's 3-3. There is Damene. Oh, it's gone wide. Bidvest Wits can win it with the next one. Coutinho to win this and keep Bidvest Wits in the 2020 Nedbank Cup. It's Coutinho and it's Bidvest Wits that march on. An afternoon of high drama in Orlando ends with this derby seeing the men in blue and white.
It is hunger
game as the Hungry Lions from Postmanburg, 3rd Division team in the Northern Cape.
Phakamisa nenithuba chase ibhola ngakayitira khamela phela kusenethene Nkosi ivumile kuleli hlandla.
Cape Town looked to put their inconsistent ABSA Premiership campaign aside when they visited Mbombela United in the Nedbank Cup last 32. The home ground advantage worked well for the hosts as they broke the deadlock 10 minutes before the break, courtesy of a stunning strike by Justice Figueiredo. Mbombela held on to its lead for the remainder of the match, progressing to the last 16.
So, guys, let's talk about the Nedbank Cup and the results we saw. What are your upsets from the round of 32?
The first one would be the defending champions, given 3 by Chippa United. That was an upset. They were the giant killers last season, Galaxy, but they get to lose in the first attempt to defend the title.
Galaxy going out, that was a big upset. That wasn't the only place that the upsets ended, though, because if you look at VUT beating Golden Arrows, that was huge. You mentioned that already. There was still more, though, in terms of upsets in the tournament. And if we keep looking at some of the other results, you will see that one of them that stood out has to be the last highlight that we showed there, which was Cape Town City crashing out to Mbombela.
And Cape Town City, remember, for the last 3 years, if I'm not mistaken, they've played finally the other final, which I won't mention with the name. But again, you must realize the importance of these teams doing well. They've used their full squad, and if they lose against Mbombela, what does it say?
And then, let's go on in terms of what happened with the draw. Here it is. This took place a little bit earlier on tonight. The draw for the last 16 has taken place. Which is your match not to be missed?
A match not to be missed will be the one out in Tembisa, where Highlands Park is going to face Kaizer Chiefs. That one is going to be a big one. The interesting one is, will Owen Dagama be brave enough to play Musa Nyatama and Yael Solonyan against Kaizer Chiefs? You
know, when you look at Vaal University, Pitso did say that he wanted Amavarara. He wanted a break, and a little bit of a breather. He gets Vaal University, the team from the 4th Division. But this is actually a great opportunity, right? Like, if you're Vaal University, you're not sad that you're going to play against Mamelodi Sundowns.
Rather lose against Sundowns, where you're going to be seen on TV, like I've said it earlier.
Yeah, well, you'd rather lose there than
we understand. And Philippe, I know, Sundowns, Danushawe, a team that is in the same division.
I mean, imagine the draw says Ziziwe United versus VUT. No one is even going to watch that game, know what happened. But now, Vaal University's football program will come under highlight for a whole week in the build-up. Their players will be known. They're going to play against a massive team with a big crowd, and they might even get spotted. That's the way. That's the story of the Nedbank Cup.
And in that game, Sundowns is under pressure in this game because they have to go out there and show their professional side. And remember, they Bashali had team powers 24-0. They still have to do it.
Never. With VUT, I'm going to about 24 hours. No. If VUT, I'm going to 24 hours. Fonele KZN bazokutshela. Fonele KZN bazokutshela ukuthi VUT ubani.
Okay, so you know who was back for Kaizer Chiefs? Let's take a look and see with the starting lineup that came up. Number 32 in captain Itumeleng Khune. Just 2 games in the Premiership this season. He last played in September 2019. Been on the bench the last 5 games. Didn't have much to do. Clean sheet though. He's back.
But can I tell you something that you don't know? Yazi uphumuzo iphikisa. Umindi seka posi coin manje. Uyatosa une stress manje. Do I throw in Khune as the skipper or do I stick with Akpe? Yes, Akpe has done well in recent games, but my seka posi to icon good head or tail. Makvumbuki tail. Ngena lo tail.
Medendorp is clear number 1. Medendorp's number 1 this season is Daniel Akpe.
Oh, okay.
That's why Itumeleng Khune will play. Listen to this, Thomas. Itumeleng Khune will play all the Nedbank Cup games, and Akpe will play the league games.
Now, the man who settled things for Kaizer Chiefs was Lebogang Manyama. He had a good game in terms of creating opportunities, but he'll be disappointed that he didn't take all the opportunities that he got. It could have been a big scoreline. Here's one of the chances.
He's the heartbeat of Kaizer Chiefs at the moment. When there's no plan, my Kaizer Chiefs in a plan. They go to Lebogang Manyama. He plays in between the lines. He breaks the lines. He links up the play. Look at him making that late run into the box. He even makes the run past Nakovic. He's showing the hanger, but the problem there is he's leaning back, and when he's slightly leaning back, the ball is going to go high. Look at that run. He goes past Nakovic. That is the hanger that he brings into this Kaizer Chiefs team. He's playing in that 10 role. He's happier. He's playing with a smile on his face. It shows that he's enjoying the game.
Then Karma Billiard comes back, and he already starts setting things up. Great first touch. Tata Manyama, Kora.
But again, you need, the important part you need to highlight from this game, the box entries, Thomas, from a midfielder. He get 80% he gets into the box. He just needs to terminate. For me, game inside, unbelievable. Speed of thought. Because as a midfielder, there are situations where you're not going to be able to make that forward pass. But Lebo Manyama is always ready to make that forward pass.
Look how this goal starts.
I love this. This is a team goal. Kune plays that long ball, a flick on by Bakas in midfield. Look at Kama Bilal playing it as quick as possible. While George Maluleka then consolidate their ball rotation. Frosla, look at that touch. Over the defender said, quick thinking, quick reaction. He reacts the quickest. He knows what he's doing when he's in that box, Lebogang Manyama. He still finds that finish.
That's how you pay back the team for the misses.
No, Thomas, not really paying back the team.
Well, you did miss.
Thomas, other players could have shied away to say, I've missed so many chances. I don't want to find myself in situations like that.
Yeah.
In that instance, he should have finished. But what we're highlighting is the number of times he makes box entries, the number of times he gets to the box.
Yeah.
So, Manyama's performance, again, is exemplary. 6th goal of the season in all competitions. He is on red-hot fire. Sundowns up against SuperSport United. Now, red-hot fire is what you have to call Thapelo Morena. Our hashtag tonight is one that has absolutely everything to do with the fire performance we saw in the tournament with the hashtag Kiona Fire. And in the early stages here, look at Morena. Clayton Daniels, where's the speed to keep up?
Very explosive Morena, dynamic, but again a multifunctional player, Thomas. Upito uses him in any different form now. He wants to play at Sundowns, but again, must highlight the fact that Morena has adjusted well. At times he plays as a false number 9, or he plays he gives the Sundowns the width. Look at this scenario. He gives Sundowns the width, but again, you look at the deliverance in the box, which is critical.
The mistake that SuperSport did here was play a high line. You cannot play a high line when you've got a speedy player like Morena, and you know that Clayton Daniels, in terms of the pace, is slowing down because he's going towards the end of his career. That's why Morena was able to play all these delightful balls in between the goalkeeper and also the last defense. Getting instructions to say, I want you to be closer now.
Then, the nightmare of all nightmares, the worst thing that can happen to a footballer, if you're a sensitive viewer, turn your eyes away from the screen, Thapelo Morena's ankle.
I think it dislocated the ankle in that situation, Thomas. And unfortunately, it's part of being a professional player. It happens. It's unfortunate for him, maybe out for 6 months. But I think we're wishing him a speedy recovery. What's critical is Thapelo needs to come back. Sundowns needs him. Piso highlighted it. And if you look at it from here, Inyaola got stuck onto the grass. It can happen to anybody. It's an unfortunate situation. Get better we are so situation.
Speedy recovery to Thapelo Morena in that instance, Thomas. And nobody actually kicks him. His foot twists on its own. And we just want to say to Thapelo Morena and his family, he's in our prayers and hope he recovers quickly and in time for next season.
Well, quick action was taken, not only on the side of the field there, but by the Sundowns medical team and doctors at hospital, because these are the tweets that came through from Mamelodi Sundowns earlier today. Thapelo Morena was discharged from hospital earlier after undergoing a successful operation yesterday. So the operation happened on Sunday, and they're saying he'll be reassessed in 2 weeks. Thapelo himself is tweeting and saying he's okay, he's feeling good, and in 2 weeks' time, we'll get to know whether that operation was a huge success. The actual injury was a broken bone in that leg, as well as ligament damage to that ankle. So that's what's going on there. This was nice, though. Wydad Athletic play against Sundowns in the Champions League. The message comes out from them. We wish a good recovery to Thapelo Morena, player of Sundowns. Get well soon. That is so amazing from another football club on the continent to send that tweet through.
It's really great. It shows the impact that Mamelodi Sundowns has made on the continent. But not only did Wydad do that, all the players in the PSL, they kept on saying they're praying for him, the speedy recovery to him, and we're saying all the best, may recover quickly.
Okay, so let's go on to what else took place in this game. And you know Gaston Serino, last season, many yellow cards, a hot-headed player from South America. This game, lucky to stay on the field, I think, if you're a SuperSport United fan.
But look at this scenario, Thomas. Clayton Tyler is in position of the ball, is cheering. Look at the late tackle from Serino. And again, it goes back to 2 games that they've played before, where Serena Bamba, who Clayton is screaming and Palmer in that situation. And again, even Clayton today came out to say, Serino must take it easy because we also can do the same. But again, punishment, we're just respecting the rules and punishment. Serino needs to cool his head down. Emotional intelligence needs to kick in. I think it speaks to one of the best coaches in Africa, Upito Guti. He needs to speak with him privately. Upito
was saying over the weekend that we need to consider Serino for Bafana place. I don't think that he should be considered for Bafana. Yeah. Thomas, there's a lot of youngsters in South Africa. Let's talk about the team that went to the Olympics. We need to go find players there if Bafana need players. We cannot get somebody from outside at the age of 29 to come and play for Bafana. That can happen.
20 minutes later, Pitso says the game is a bit hot for you, boy. Come off. I'm worried you'll get a red card, and the change is made. We're going to a quick break, and then after that break, Musa Nyatama in that Highlands Park jersey, and all the action from Bidvest, Wits, and Orlando Pirates. That game was a cracker. Stay with Soccerzone. This next part is not to be missed.